Ground control to Major Tom. Oh wait! It came with a lapel too! Hey, what's up you guys? Nick here. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Nick. I'm a professional photographer. I've been shooting professionally for about 3 years now. Though I've had a camera in my hands for the last 16 as I started as a hobbyist in high school. So, today we have a very, very special video. Today is actually sponsored by a very nice microphone company, and we're gonna do an unboxing and a first thoughts review kind of thing today, so let's go ahead and get this thing opened. So here we have the FiFine Technology's wireless lapel mic. Now I have stated that I've wanted a lapel mic for quite a while, and they were kind enough to reach out to me and let me know they were going to send me one of these to go ahead and go through, review, give my first thoughts on, and any improvements that I might suggest for this, and give you guys an idea of how well it works. So I'm really hoping that this is as good as the reviews have stated it is. So let's get this box opened up, kind of give us our first look and our first ideas of it, and then we're actually going to throw it on some cameras and test it out. It is a really nice box, actually. It's super simplistic, very just FiFine Technologies. Actually, it's just FiFine Technology, and it is spelled F-I-F-I-N-E. I was told it is pronounced FiFine. So let's get this box open. Now inside the box we have a cool little bookmark, our user manual for the microphone itself. Oh, it will work with a 1/4 or 1/8 camera adapter, so this actually should work on any of my cameras. Very nice foam, and as you can see, so it's not a lapel mic like I had thought, but it is still a wireless mic, and that will be extremely convenient for some of the more in-depth videos that I would like to do in the future where the shotgun mic isn't really going to do it for us. So we have our transmitter right here. This looks like this is what actually plugs into the camera itself. Let me pull this foam out of the way. Here is our microphone itself. Look at this. I'm like an 80s pop singer with this thing on. Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Oh wait! It came with a lapel too! So it is a lapel mic. It comes with both, so I can be ground control to Major Tom, and I can be your local newscaster with this tagged onto my shirt. We're gonna play with both here in just a minute. Let me get this off of me. Put that down there, and that down there. And here is our receiver. So this will actually clip onto our belt, and we plug the microphone into the top. And I believe this all takes AA batteries. Yes, I am correct. It takes 2 inside of your receiver. It takes 2 inside the receiver and 2 AA's inside of the transmitter. So we got our transmitter and our receiver. These feel really thin plastic. They feel like you could drop them a couple times and they'd be okay, but not from very high. But at the price point that they're at, which I believe was $57 after tax, I can't complain as long as the audio quality is there, and I will link this down below. Let's get into our adapters. So it looks like I have a 1/4 inch and an 1/8 inch adapters for the microphone. So it looks like you'll plug your transmitter into your doodad, and then you'll plug your doodad into your camera. So I have a couple cameras over here, and we'll see how this works. Here's my GoPro Hero 4, which we did a video on up here. And let's see if it plugs into the receiver. Hey, it works! So that means we can transmit to the GoPro wirelessly, so I can be further away from the GoPro and you'll still be able to hear me, where a shotgun mic might not have the range, or we'll get that Doppler effect we talked about in another video. And let's see how it works on my SLR camera. So this is my Nikon D5100, and we did a video on the Nikon D5100 where I reviewed it right there. Let's see how this plugs into that. So if this will plug into the Nikon D5100, it can plug into that D5300, which means we can give this a test run. Success, it fits, it plugs right in, and it'll work. One of the problems I'm already seeing is I generally stick my cameras on a tripod, and in doing so, this is gonna kind of dangle. I'm gonna have to get a Velcro strap or something like that to strap this to my tripod, because it does not have a hot shoe mount. One thing I would recommend is a hot shoe mount on the transmitter. Maybe I can get some sticky double-sided tape and a hot shoe kind of insert, and then I'll be able to put that on myself. If I end up doing that, I'll show you guys a video of how I do it and how I decided to do it. That way it's out of the way, because right now it's kind of dangly, like that, whereas I would really like it to be up there with the antenna facing towards where I'm shooting. But I'm gonna snap my fingers, we're gonna go outside and we're gonna give this thing a test run and we're gonna see how well it actually works. So we're gonna do a range check with this. I'm gonna walk out to the end of my driveway, 70 feet from where the camera is set up right now, and hopefully you guys aren't hearing any Doppler effect because the microphone is on front of me. So we're at the gate, and I'm doing landmarks so I know where this cuts out, if it does cut out. Past my recycling bin and my trash can, my lilac bush. There's my car. We're at the light post, and we're gonna go actually further. We're gonna go out to the fire hydrant. We're at the sidewalk now. Hopefully you can still hear me. Walking past the road to the fire. This route, and we will know of what the range of the camera is. The fire hydrant is, I don't know, 80, 90 feet from where the camera is set up. So we'll have a really good idea of how well this microphone works out. And I am wearing the lapel mic as of right now, so we can do this test. So if everything goes as planned, we should have audio at least to the end of my driveway. And if that's the case, our video shooting abilities are just going to increase exponentially. So let's see how it did. So far, I'd have to say I'm actually really liking this microphone. It made it all the way to about the end of my driveway. 65 feet is supposed to be the maximum range. You can hear it start to cut out. I think the end of my driveway from here is probably about 70 feet and then another 20 feet or so to the hydrant. I didn't get a laser out and measure it or anything. I'm just going off rough guesstimates because this is the very, very back of my backyard. But check this out, you guys. No Doppler effect. None. No Doppler effect. See, I'm talking the entire way around and you can hear me perfectly and clear. Little lapel mic is right here and the little box is here, so I look like I am a newscaster or something, which is actually really cool, and I'm really excited about this. So I'm gonna snap my fingers, we're gonna throw this thing on the GoPro and we're gonna see how well it works with that. So I have my GoPro mounted to the top of my horseshoe mount on my camera. And again, one of the issues I'm running into with this setup so far is, well, the transmitter thingy, it doesn't mount to anything, and it's a little inconvenient having it swing about. It's kind of yanking down on my GoPro right now because of the way it's set up, but all of that aside, the transmitter seems to be working really, really good. The range of 65 feet, that seems to be fairly accurate, and the fact that I can not Doppler affect you by walking around and moving around and dancing around and doing all the turnarounds and all that I do, I think that this is gonna be game-changing for our street photography videos. Now, I'm working on a collaboration currently with another photographer here in Loveland, and we're gonna do a street photography video with the tin types or the large format camera. And I think this will be game-changing for that because I'm not gonna have to worry about hauling around a shotgun mic. I can just throw this on and it'll work perfectly. We should probably review the other microphone. So I'm gonna snap my fingers and we're gonna put the Superstar microphone on. No Doppler effect. I really almost just fell. But yes, so even with this microphone, I'm not getting the Doppler effect. I'm not getting the problems we were having. This microphone seems to be a little more conspicuous because it's like out and about and I look like a telemarketer or a superstar, or I'm hosting a game show, which is something we might have to do. But I'm going to show you guys an example of the Doppler effect. We're going to plug my shotgun mic in. I'm going to spin in a circle and I'm going to talk, and you'll see what I mean by the Doppler effect. So here's my example of the Doppler effect. Doppler effect, Doppler effect, Doppler effect, Doppler effect, Doppler effect, Doppler effect. Now, shotgun mic can be really, really handy and really nice when you're doing forward shooting such as we are right now. Now, the advantages of having that wireless mic, I can walk away from the camera and still pick up audio. I can turn away from the camera, I can pick something up, I can move about, and you're gonna still get the same quality of audio no matter where I'm at in the room, where I'm at in the studio. If I set my camera up on a tripod, and I'm giving a model direction and we're doing a shoot, let's say we're actually going to do this. We're actually going to do a video in the studio. I'm going to set up a camera. We're actually just going to record a shoot. It'll be unedited, and I will just show you the first 10 minutes or so of my shoot. And we will just set up a tripod. I'll have a GoPro on the top, and I'll be able to record the sound that I want to, me giving direction to the model, them giving feedback, we're going over light settings, all of that stuff, and we'll be able to pick it up with the camera behind me and not having the effects of the Doppler effect. Otherwise, it would be, you know, you'd hear this if the camera was right in front of me. I'd say something like, put your right arm right on your shoulder and very softly touch your face with your left hand. Click, click. Whereas if I was turned around, it would be, put your right arm on your left shoulder and touch your face softly with your left hand. You can't hear it as well with the shotgun mic. Again, the shotgun mic has its places, it has its uses, and it's great for everything we've done so far. But having this wireless mic from FiFine is really going to change our videos and what I'm capable of producing and creating for you guys to see and learn. So let's go back inside and I'll do my final review of the product. So in the end, what are my thoughts? What is my final review for the KO37B wireless mic by FiFine Technology? And I will have a link to it in the description. Let's go over our pros and cons. The pros of this camera is it's budget friendly, coming in at $57 after tax. It is budget friendly, and from what we've picked up so far on the audio, I'd have to say for the budget friendliness, it's actually really, really good quality audio. Another pro I would give it is the lapel mic, and it also comes with the headset mic. I don't know what I'd use the headset mic for other than aesthetic, but I'm a photographer, so everything is about aesthetics, so that works perfectly. I'll definitely be breaking that out in the future. And the lapel mic already comes with a little foam thingy on it, so I don't have to worry about wind noise as much, because I had to buy a dead cat for my shotgun mic because we were picking up a lot of wind in my early videos. I don't know if you guys ever noticed that, but I did notice that. Another pro is because it comes with the 8 1/4 inch adapters, I am able to use this on every single camera I shoot video with, except for my Handycam, but that's because the Handycam does not come with an external microphone. I'm able to plug into any of my GoPro Hero 4s, either of my DSLRs, and the external microphone systems that I have set up for doing voiceover work and stuff like that, I can actually plug into that with this as well. That might make it easier than already to do voiceover and narration over my videos, so I'm really excited and looking into those. Two cons. I have two cons with this system. It feels like cheap plastic. Again, it's a budget price, so I can't be too hard on that cheap plastic. The biggest con I have is that the transmitter itself does not have a way for me to mount it to my camera. I would like to have a hot shoe mount, or, you know, come with a piece of Velcro that I could strap around my tripod or something like that. It's not, I've got Velcro laying around. I can strap it there myself, and that's what I plan on doing in the future. I will share pictures on my social media of it Velcroed to my tripod as we go into these videos and do more work with these. So, what are my last thoughts? What do I give it out of 10? We always rate these out of 10. So, well, I always rate these out of 10. What do I give it out of 10? I'm gonna give it an 8. Again, like I said, it's kind of a cheap plastic, but you're paying $57 for a wireless microphone that works. If it breaks or I have issues with it, I'll update you guys. I'm pretty careful with my equipment, save the GoPros. I'm pretty tough on GoPros, but I'm pretty careful with my equipment, so these will be well taken care of, these will be well handled, and because of that, I think that they will last me a long time. I don't see any internal failures happening from the reviews I've read already. Again, if I have an issue with that, I will update you. It'd be cool if they were rechargeable, but again, $57 for a wireless mic, can't really look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm really excited to get out and use these more. These are just my initial review. In about 6 months or so, I'm actually gonna do an update video on this, so keep me to that. In 6 months, we'll do an update and we'll actually see how well these have treated me with another series that I'm doing for another channel, as well as some of the other videography work I do professionally on the side, such as those 2 commercials we shot in a video from a few weeks ago. So I want to thank you guys again so much for joining me. I want to thank again FiFine Technologies for sponsoring this video and sending this out to me to give my thoughts on and my reviews on, and well, what could be done differently. Again, my only complaint is it doesn't have a mount. That's really the only thing I have an issue with. but it's something I can fix myself. We might do a video on that, you guys. So go out and check FiFine Industries. I have a link to this model itself down below, to their Amazon, as well as a link to all the equipment that I used in today's video. Thank you guys for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you know right when I upload. And I will catch you on the... We didn't talk about the giveaway, did we? No, see, that was a Doppler effect. So at 500 subscribers, we're at 228 as of right now. I will be giving away a Jolly Look camera. This Jolly Look camera to be exact, so make sure you guys share the video if you enjoyed it, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye!